can take a look at these different methods, but you want to go after those, target those who are in your industry and believe what you're doing. So nonprofit, for-profit. But the reality is the screening criteria. So when you're talking to those venture capitalists, right? I always say this, and it's a great picture, because from a venture capitalist point of view, you think this is the venture capitalist, right? And it's looking to eat the mouse, right? And so, but there's this mother mouse, and she's with her baby mouse, right? And she goes out there and she sees the cat looking down. And she looks over to the baby mouse and she says, "Shh, stay still." Says, "When I tell you to, you run for the hole," right? And so the baby mouse runs to the hole. And mother mouse, just as the cat's about to jump, the mother mouse jumps up at the cat and goes, "Woof, woof, woof." And the cat jumps back afraid. Then the mother mouse just, boom, manages to run right in behind the mother mouse, the baby mouse. And the baby mouse turns around and says, "What did you do?" He says, "Well, I told you, it pays to be bilingual." Right? And it does in this country. Here we have 11 different languages, 12 different languages, right? In Canada, we have 2, 3, 4 different languages. It does pay to be bilingual, but also pays to speak the language of finance. So when you're going to raise money from venture capitalists, be prepared, know their criteria. The reality is that 80% globally of small businesses fail in the screening stages for venture capital. In South Africa, it's 90%. So 90% of companies don't even get past the screening stage. Because they usually walk in, there's a lot of different folks, they think their idea is good enough that they don't need detail. They don't bother reading the website of the venture capitalist site. A lot of times venture capitalists, they'll invest in just IT, or just energy, or IT and energy, or maybe they put their whole budget in IT, and now they can only invest in energy. And so if you don't know the criteria, or what their investments are going to be, the chances are you might be wasting your time pitching to them. So you need to find out who they are. You have to build a relationship with them. You have to meet other people who've built relationships with them who can help bring you in to pitch to those organizations so that you can raise capital. So most common errors about determining if you qualify. Venture capitalist seekers rarely familiarize themselves with the basic criteria. Venture capitalist seekers ignore criteria and believe their idea is good, that it will be funded, and the venture capital firm may have invested their quota. So that's all the things we just discussed. So ultimately, does your opportunity fit the internal fund preferences? Does your opportunity offer a return on investment? Usually I like to see around 25%. Do you have a good management team? Is it a good opportunity? Do you have the necessary resources to make the opportunity a success? So people, assets, financial resources, business plan. Is your opportunity in compliance with the laws of the country, right? When you pitch to them, like today, we're pitching. One of the most important things about the pitch is make yourself sound interesting. If you don't sound interesting, your business could be the best business in the world. I once had a doctor who came in here, and he was pitching a biotechnology company. And it was the most amazing story I've ever heard. But he spoke like my Latin teacher, which was very slowly, because this is how they spoke Latin in Rome, right? And it becomes monogamous, and you lose the whole point. If it wasn't for the fact that I kind of understood the business already, I would have had a difficult time. But he really needed someone else to present, or he had to put some more energy, sound interesting, talk more about himself as a person. He's a brilliant scientist, right? But nobody got that from his story, right? So how big is the industry, and why is that interesting? Right? I want to know the sizes, numbers, everything, right? What makes you the best? What is your product market fit? How does your product fit the marketplace that's going to grow, that other people are going to want to buy you in the end, right? What makes you low risk, right? Do you have your own capital in it? Have you built businesses and been successful at it, right? Where's the skin in the game? Amount of money invested, number of current shareholders, we need to know the amount of money you're looking to raise, and exactly how you're going to use it. And know exactly how much you're going to raise and what percentage you want to give up. One of the worst things people do is math in the room. If you ever had that where someone's trying to raise capital, I've sat down at tables and brought my own client sent. And then all of a sudden they ask a question that I don't know, and I turn to the client, and they're like, I don't know, and it's their business. And the financier looks at us and says, you guys don't know your business, right? Because you're trying to do math in the room. So don't do math in the room. Always have the numbers ready before you pitch, right? And so know why you gave yourself the valuation. So the other side of it is when you look at how much you want to sell in your company, there's a valuation of your business. So someone's going to say, well, I want R1 million for 10%, right? So that means you're giving yourself a 10 million rand valuation. Why are you worth 10 million rand? That's usually the hardest questions for entrepreneurs to answer because they just thought 10% was the value they're worth, but they didn't think about the value they're giving their company, which was 10 million rand. So justifying that is very important. And of course, your power statement. So that's your slogan that you can live by.